So I was playing Assassin's Creed Mirage, and I was thinking about the current predicament that Ubisoft has been put in. Because I don't know if you understand, Assassin's Creed Shadows, this has been going on for a while. All the drama about the character of Yakusei, and it turns out that the guy that wrote the books that inspired it kind of exaggerated a bit, and it's a giant mess. So with Assassin's Creed, I could give them some benefit of the doubt. You know why? Because they're going off of something they thought was legit and was going to be a perfect fit. And you know how these two sides of the camps play out. Some people get super outraged about it, and then other people, will defend it pathologically. And then, you get people there in the middle who are just going to take it for what it is. So, but it seems like, there's no room for forgiveness with the two sides of this whole thing, because now the people who are saying, see, I told you something was fishy about this, they're not going to let off the gas. They want something to destroy. Now, obviously, I was of the mind that, hey, if it's going to be this big of a mess, they should at least push the game back, do some rewrites. But reprogramming and rewriting a game of that caliber is a lot harder to do in a shorter amount of time. So I don't really know what they're going to do. Apparently, I've heard Ubisoft is scrambling. I've heard that there might be some buyouts in the future. But there's a lot of things leading up to this that basically... we're leading up to this being the straw that broke the camel's back anyway. Meaning, even if you want to give benefit of the doubt to this particular instance, I think there's been a lot of times where Ubisoft has displeased their fans to an objective standpoint. And even if you agree or disagree with their decisions with Assassin's Creed Shadows, a lot of their responses to the public have kind of been a little, they ring hollow with a lot of people, and rightfully so. It's a boy who cried wolf scenario. Are you telling the truth? We really want to believe you, but since you have a bad track record, let us just see. And I still am not too involved in the whole beef between the fans and the corporations because, one, I just kind of play the games. But I have realized that a lot of fans, they are always asking for more. And how much more can a game company really deliver? And then sometimes game companies make really bad out-of-touch decisions that shows that they really are not listening to the fans. Now, I don't know if Ubisoft is going to bounce back or what kind of losses they're going to take from this. Are they going to release the game? What else are they going to do in the future? I hope this is not the end of Assassin's Creed because I'm actually very pro Assassin's Creed. Like I said, I was playing Assassin's Creed Mirage, and guess what? I was actually enjoying the game. I thought that the campaign of that game was awesome. The story of Basim was compelling, and there was really no agenda behind it or any sort of... I remember with this one, there was no any sort of agenda that was dividing fans or getting them to fight about something in detail. It was a lot of speculation because the claim of Assassin's Creed Mirage was that, hey, we're going to go back to the original ways of Assassin's Creed. Now, did they do that altogether? No, but that was the claim they were making, and a lot of us together were skeptical of the pitch they were going for and how we were going to play that out. I thought that they kind of scaled back for this game. It felt more like a DLC to Valhalla. But overall, it was a good prequel story about Basim that kind of just got us to understand who he was as a character and what he went through in Iraq. But in this next one, Assassin's Creed Shadows, now we don't know which character is going to play which big of a part, and is there going to be an in-depth story that adds to the Assassin's Creed lore? How will it do such a thing? Or is the writing pretty much tainted because now they're playing scramble mode? But I think one of the things I've also been thinking about, because I don't want to just be saying the same thing that everyone's going along with, I want to add my own little piece. I've been playing quite a few indie games. I was playing this one horror game called Kiosk. I don't know if you guys have played that one yet, but it's actually pretty fun. But it was just there to tell us a little bit of a story, keep us preoccupied for about an hour of our time, and give us a work of art that, although it wasn't the most pretty graphics-wise, it was just fun, and it brought back the time of when video games didn't come with all of this drama and, division and fighting. They just kind of aimed to entertain, and it got me to think about how Assassin's Creed Mirage was. Did it make a claim that it was going to go back to the original roots of Assassin's Creed? Yes, it certainly did. But it was fun, and I just had fun with it, and it wasn't too divisive where people were going to get in fights over miscellaneous stuff. So if Ubisoft moves forward in a good way, all I have to say is try to make more games like you did with Mirage, or try to make the pitches like we're going to go back to this style, or we're going to try these, instead of trying to go into historical gray areas that cause controversy between nations. Because to have a game company be involved with something that's quite geopolitical now is pretty interesting and not a bad taste, and probably the final wake up call that Ubisoft needs. That maybe in all entertainment, be it music, video games, movies, focus on pleasing the fans and entertaining the fans, because that's what a lot of fans, gamers, etc., just want. And to try to delve into anything like that is such a gray area and can lead to so much stuff. Look, I know I'm contradicting myself by making a video on this channel talking about it, but I try to stay away from that as the whole and just focus on gaming and what entertained me altogether, because at the end of the day, I don't need to isolate my fans or my potential fans or my potential viewers and put myself in a box with things that are very controversial. But that's what I got to say. What do you guys think of the whole thing? Try not to fight in the comments section. But yeah, no, I just want to say that it's a shame that it came to this, and hopefully this is the wake-up call Ubisoft needs, but we'll have to see, and hopefully they just move forward. And after Assassin's Creed Shadows, whatever they move forward with next, I know they're working on a huge Assassin's Creed project from what I've been hearing. Maybe that could just be focused on delivering the product or the new experience of Assassin's Creed you want to give us, and not adding anything extra or controversial, because I don't want to see you guys make a gigantic leap and have controversy attached to it. Maybe one title was all it took to get you guys to turn around. But that's what I got to say. Peace out. Don't let the bed bugs bite, and I'll see you on the next one.